Hello, this is Kirill from forexboat.com and welcome back to the course on setting up your virtual private server for reliable Forex trading. In the previous tutorial we talked about how to avoid inadvertent duplication of trades when using a VPS, and today I'm going to give you some neat tricks on how to make your VPS much more comfortable to use. When we launch the Forex of VPS, we always get this window and we always click connect, and it always asks us for a login password when the connection is established, and we always enter it. And this process can be tedious, especially if you're checking your VPS once a day or even a couple of times a day. It can be it can take substantial amount of time out of your day, and especially if you have several virtual private servers. Just imagine doing that 5 times for 3 different servers. So what we're going to do today is we're going to set up our virtual private server connection to remember our password, and moreover remember the server that we're logging onto. So what we're going to do here is we're going to click options after you've double clicked your MSTSC connection icon, and here we'll check the box allow me to save credentials. Once you've checked that box, click connect. And when the connection is established, you'll see a bit of a different screen. This time it's asking you for the password before you get into the virtual private server. So you just enter your password here and make sure this box is ticked here. Remember my credentials, and that way Windows, your local Windows system, will know your VPS password and it will pass it on to the VPS. So once that's done, you will see that you will be logged into your VPS straight away without having to enter your password again. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to close this connection, and we'll try that again. And what you will see is that when you click connect now, you won't have to enter your password anymore. It will automatically be entered for you. And don't worry, this is absolutely safe. This is a safety guaranteed by Windows, because Windows is storing your password. And now we're going to make this even more comfortable. You see what happens when we click the VPS connect button? Well, we have to connect our VPS here. We can choose a different VPS from the drop down menu, but we already know that this VPS is this icon is attached to this IP address, so we want to avoid having to click through this options menu every time. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy the VPS IP address. So just press Ctrl+C here or right click copy. We're not going to connect, we're going to close this window, and now right click on the Forex VPS icon and go down to properties. In properties, remember how we put /admin in the previous tutorial? So now what we're going to do is we're going to press space, and we're going to type in the following symbols. We're going to type in /, then we're going to type in V, V for Volvo, and then we're going to put a colon, and then we're going to put quotation marks open and quotation marks close, and in between the quotation marks we're going to add our IP address. So we're going to paste. We're going to right click and paste. So as you can see, now we have our connection space /admin space /v colon and our IP address in quotation marks. So what that's going to do is after we click apply, this icon is now directly linked to this specific address. So what you'll see now is if you double click your Forex VPS, it's already right away connecting to your remote desktop. So there is no need to go through that settings menu. And because we've saved the password, you don't even have to enter the password anymore. So it's as simple as that now. It's as simple as a double click on the icon, and in a matter of a few seconds you're already on your VPS without having to enter any more details or make any selections. So I think that is very handy. It makes my life definitely much easier, especially when I have several VPS accounts that I have to monitor, and I think it'll help you out too. Just one note on that. If remember how we transferred files to the virtual private server? We had to adjust some settings in the connection. Well, if you ever need to adjust settings in your connection, again, just click properties and remove this /v. Like, you can press Ctrl X, so with the space here, just remove it, click apply, and then go back into the Forex VPS and you'll get your menu again. So then you can go into the connection properties and you go into local resource. If you need to add drives like we did last time, you add your drive. You do everything, you connect, and then once you're done, once the files are transferred, if you want to restore all of this again, you just go back, you click properties, and you restore the /v, apply, okay. And now if you double click, once again, there is no need to enter any make any selections or enter any passwords. You're on the server in a matter of seconds. Alright, so I hope that was helpful. I look forward to seeing you on the next tutorial, which is promising to be very exciting, and until then, happy trading.